Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in the slew of Final Fantasy XIV videos that I've had to put out today, we've got one more to make real quick. The patch 5.2 site updated with some new renders and stuff. Nothing too fancy. If you've been watching all the live letter coverage and the trailer and all that, then, you know, you're pretty much familiar with everything here. But there are some additional descriptions and screenshots that we didn't get to see earlier, so I figured, yeah, we'll do it. I don't want to extend any of the other videos, but we'll do it. So the 5.2 site just has a bunch of promotional stuff, you know, letting you know the new features, showing off some screenshots and media stuff. Most of the stuff was still here. This 5.2 main scenario section was here. This Eden's Verse section was here, but there's some new renders and screenshots here because we got to see some of the bosses that are going to be in Eden's Verse. Here is the Ramuh render, so we can enjoy him in all of his greatness with the Ixion-style centaur with the wings and the staff. Not as glorious of a beard, but still looking pretty good on his new first version. Then we also have Garuda, who's the most like the original Garuda, I find. It's a little different, but it seems like the Warrior of Light didn't screw this one up nearly as bad as all of the other ones. And it's weird that we got Garuda so right, and while I really like Ifrit, man, we got him so... here's the thing, his design is, like, super clean here, but how did we get to that? It would have had to have been, like, a combination of Belias, Ifrit himself, and just... He's got big horns, he's red, yeah, we played Devil May Cry 5, maybe, that's... Zervin, I don't know. He's a very humanoid Ifrit, which is not really all that abnormal. And in the trailer, he fights like a monk. It kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry 5 or Devil May Cry, any of them where you have the gauntlets as a weapon. And I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get a few additional screenshots over here. This is one of Ramuh again, probably of his intro cutscene. And then we get to see Ifrit and Garuda here and their interpretations, as well as, you know, you kind of see he's got a really ugly face. You know, he's really cool otherwise. He's got an ugly mouth. Look at that ugly mouth. And then we also get to see what the raid gear looks like across the board. We got to see this during the live letter as well. I actually like the Samurai Monk set a little bit more now than when I saw it during the live letter. But that tank set and that warrior axe in the back, whoa, whoa. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Now we just have to wait to see who the last remaining boss for Eden's Verse will be. If it'll be Shiva or if it'll be somebody else. But I don't know. Is this a hint of ice on the staff? Is it? Is this ice? Is all of this glowing, bright stuff ice by any chance? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's probably just light, like Eden light kind of stuff. But one can hope, right? One can hope. Enemies Editor, this was already here, no new screenshots. Sorrow of Warlit, there's no new screenshots here, but the Cinder Drift, which is specifically the battle against Ruby Weapon, clad in crimson and armed to the teeth, the Ruby Weapon represents the latest advances in Garlean military technology, but what dark depths has the Empire plumbed to obtain such power? And this we just get a couple of basic shots of him, like ones from the trailer, which still looks dope. I really like the Ruby Weapon design here, and can't wait to fight him. We also have our Relic quest line. We just get a couple of screenshots and a little bit of a backstory that kind of reinforces what we learned in the live letter. For years, Homeland of Hrothgar, Bajra, the homeland of Hrothgar, has remained at the mercy of Garlean's rulers. But the Empire has fallen into disarray, and the people of Doma and Alamigo have risen up to challenge their authority. The Bajans, while heartened at this news, yet lack the means to join the rebellion. To that end, they seek a standard upon which their people may gather, a weapon of legend. Of legend. And of course, how could we not have our good old buddy Geralt? He has to get involved every time. And that means that Rowena is going to be involved, and that means we got problems. I'm really looking forward to this quest series, seeing the Bajans alongside of the Domans right here, Yugiri and Hien, and then having Mikoto and Geralt here. There's so many mishmashes of characters that I love to see coming together. So I'm really excited to see how this initial base weapon acquisition actually ends up going. Let's see. Oh, so my Twitch chat came up with a solution to the monk Ifrit thing. Our 3.2 Tombstone set was an Ifrit set, so we just remember wearing that. There you go. That's that's all you needed. We scroll down, there's more media pictures here and renders. You get a proper Ruby Weapon render right here. He's got hooves that look like teeth and it bugs me. And then we have just everything else that was here. There's nothing else new here down at the bottom in the screenshot section. Nothing's been changed in the 5.2 new to 5.2 section, and we're good. But that was just a quick overview on the 5.2 site. This is always worth keeping up with, even as 5.25 and whatnot, as we're waiting on those 5.21 and 5.25. I still expect this to be updated even after 5.2 has actually been released on February 18th. 2020. But let me know what you thought of the new site, of the new primal designs, of our buddy Geralt coming back, and let me know what you just think overall. I'm on such a high right now with Final Fantasy 14 stuff after being so deprived. I'm just excited, okay? But let me know what you think in the comment section. Twitch, I'll hang out for a few more minutes on the YouTube side of things. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.